everybody, my name's Brenda and welcome to TangleBreak. Today we're going to be drawing this tile using the Fragment C21, but we're going to be using a variation of it. And we're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle Method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use are a black Micron 08 pen, a pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch white tile. So grab your supplies and let's get ready to relax and draw. So let's get started. Okay, grab your tile and your pen, and the second step is the corner dots. The third step is the border. The fourth step is the string, but since we're going to work with a fragment, we're going to make a grid. So divide your tile in half, and then turn your tile and divide it in half again. And this is the grid that we'll use. Okay, fragment C21 is done in a circle. So what we're going to do is make circles and half circles. So I'm going to put a little dot in the center of each line of the square. And then I'm going to draw an arch connecting these. So an arch from the side to the top, arch from the top to the side, and then to the bottom, and then from the bottom to the side. And so this is how we're going to make our half circles and quarter circles. So just make a dot in the center of each line of the box, and then draw your arches to connect the dots. And you can see that the circles are starting to appear. Now let's do it on the bottom 2 boxes. Put a dot in the center of each line, and then connect the arches. Okay, one more. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is aura the corners of each box. And I'm going to aura each one 4 times. So I'm going to start here and just put in 1 aura along the corner. And then I'm going to do it 3 more times. And then just do it however many times fits in your space. You might be more comfortable just doing 3 or 4, whatever works. So now I'm going to this corner and doing my 4. Okay, so I'm just going to be moving around the tile, filling in every corner with 4 auras. Okay, I'm going to turn my tile and keep going. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is ink in the aura that is closest to the diamond. So those 4 little triangles that are peeking out, I'm just going to ink them in. The next thing we're going to do is add orbs or like a row of perfs. Just a little row all the way around. And then we're going to go down the centers. And as I'm drawing, if there's a little crevice, I'm just inking it in. Okay, I'm going to turn my tile and do it again in this direction. Okay, now I'm going to go down the center. We have a center line, and I'm going to go on the right-hand side of the center line, all the way down. Okay, I'm going to turn my tile and do the same thing in this direction. I find the center line, and I'm going to the bar or the column to the right of it. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is put a dot on the outside of each corner, because I'm going to draw another border just to bring this all together. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is aura on the inside of the diamonds. So just follow along the line on the outside. And then turn your tile to keep going. Okay, now I'm going to connect the corners. Okay, and on the center of each of the diamonds, I'm going to put in an orb. I'm going to squeeze it in there and then ink in around it. Okay, so now grab your pencil and let's do some shading. Okay, so I'm going to start in the corners and around the outside of the diamonds. Okay, so now grab your Tortillon and let's blend it all in. So grab your pencil again, and let's go to these columns and rows of orbs and perfs, and just put in a little C shape on each one, just to help it to look like it's rounded. It's a lot of them to do, so just take your time. So grab your tortillon and just smooth it in. Okay, so now grab your pencil again, and let's go ahead and put a C shape on the orbs that are in the middle of the diamonds. Just a little C shape. Okay, now grab your tortillon and just smooth that in. Okay, so now grab your pen again, and we're going to go around the inside with another aura of the diamond, right on the outside of the blackened ink area of the center. So we're just going to put another aura just to make it look a little bit more layered. Okay, grab your pencil again, and we're going to shade on the diamond. So the little crevices of the diamond, Now grab your Tortillon and smooth that in. Okay, now grab your black pen. It's time for step 7, initial and sign. Oh, I see a little spot right here. Okay, put down your initials or your chop. Turn it over on the back and sign your artwork. And this is TangleBreak 2026. And we were drawing Fragment C21 today. A variation of it, which I thought was fun. All right, step 8, appreciate again. And I hope that you had a relaxing time. I enjoyed our break, and I will see you next time on Tangle.